There is a good chance you are watching this on a glowing screen right now, surrounded by the ordinary noise of modern life. People wake up every morning, check their phones, and continue scrolling, believing civilization is still standing strong. Tomorrow morning, the global markets will open on schedule. Traffic will fill the streets, neon lights will hum, and millions of people will go to work. This machinery of global commerce provides a sense of security. Hollywood suggests the end of the world starts with fire falling from the sky. In reality, the actual collapse happens slowly and with very little noise. We look for sudden explosions, while the fractures spread beneath our feet. Everything humanity has built is balanced on a thread so thin it could snap at any second. We treat the systems protecting society as unbreakable machines, but they are fragile illusions, powered by a mix of fear and collective denial. The true collapse is a slow, creeping decay, the death of human trust and connection, disguised as an ordinary Tuesday. At first, the signs were small enough to ignore. Entire forests vanished in flames, and oceans slowly swallowed coastlines. Scientists issued warnings for decades, but those warnings were reduced to fleeting viral entertainment clips, forgotten a week later. Humanity adapted to disaster by normalizing it. Flooded streets and food shortages shifted from emergencies to background scenery, eventually becoming just another set of statistics. This constant exposure led to a silence of exhaustion. Across the world, generations found themselves trapped in unwanted routines, working endlessly just to survive. The more connected the world became on paper, the more isolated everyone felt. To fill that void, we began replacing human relationships and creativity with smarter tools and endless convenience. This dependence arrived quietly because it made daily life easier. Algorithms learned human desires better than humans understood themselves. Every click and emotion became data used to automate our choices. In response, entire populations surrendered their attention without resistance. By treating catastrophes as temporary content and outsourcing our decision-making to machines, we have built a world where human agency is increasingly unnecessary. Before the physical infrastructure broke, reality itself collapsed. Deepfakes blurred the line between fiction and fact, evolving into personalized psychological warfare designed to keep individuals distracted or angry. We built an era where access to information was infinite, yet collective wisdom vanished. We were fighting battles inside customized digital illusions, while the world outside began to fracture. Then the strain hit the physical world. Energy grids failed under pressure, supply chains snapped, and the complex networks keeping cities alive broke down. Supermarkets emptied faster than governments could react. People who once mocked survivalists panicked over bottled water. Desperation quickly stripped away the mask civilization had worn for centuries, and neighbors stopped trusting neighbors. We look at history and assume our technology makes us immune to these cycles. But ancient Rome believed its power would never fade, right up until it vanished into ruins. The apocalypse does not negotiate with wealth or status. Whether the collapse begins through psychological manipulation or physical starvation, the descent accelerates the moment a society values temporary comfort over objective truth. Communication networks eventually weakened, and entire regions became unreachable. In this vacuum, the social structure fractured. The powerful moved into protected compounds, while ordinary people navigated the shortages alone, creating two separate realities on a single planet. We spent centuries assuming our innovations were driving us towards salvation. In reality, the final consequence of endless consumption was the acceleration of our own collapse. Yet, even as the systems crumble, moments of beauty remain. A mother shielding her child during a blackout, strangers sharing food in a ruined neighborhood. Even in the collapse, humanity is capable of unimaginable kindness. When these invisible systems fail, we will discover if humanity is capable of rebuilding, or if the division we created will lead us to consume ourselves. While you listen to this, the vibrant world continues as before. Politicians argue, social media keeps refreshing, and people plan their careers as if tomorrow is guaranteed. This is how civilizations die, not with sudden awareness, but with denial. We ignore the warnings because we are addicted to the distraction. And if exploring the mysteries of that addiction made you think, subscribe, turn on notifications, and step deeper into the darkness with the next video.